What's up everyone, it's Brandon Staff back with another video. And I know I haven't been making videos in a while, but trust me, it's for a good reason. I've been working with a lot of people, a lot of important people, I'll say that. But if I can, I'll make videos giving you guys like behind the scenes type of thing on me working for these people. So without further ado, if you guys are new to the channel, I'm Brandon Staff. Channel's called Bthevisionary. I make graphics. I teach you guys the ins and outs of certain techniques, and we're growing by the day. So we're almost at 1,000 followers. I would love if you guys would like this video. Get it to, matter of fact, just like the video, check out my page, and subscribe to me. Follow me on Instagram. So this video, I'm gonna be giving tips to all my new subscribers and new designers. So some of the topics I'm going to talk about is establishing a routine, preparing your portfolio, getting paid, and the last one, I'll share a story and some advice that most designers wouldn't give you. So starting off, establish a routine. Some of the things I want to talk about is just start practicing your craft, practicing new techniques and these little things within Photoshop or all these Adobe programs. A lot of people comment on my stuff and say, oh, you did this kind of fast, or oh, how did you do this, how did you do that? It's just from years of actually using the program. No, I am not a pro, but I've just been using the program and practicing for so long that a lot of these things come easy. So that's one thing I would say is start practicing your craft and figure out what you're good at and what you like to do. Me personally, I like to do cover arts and flyers. Cover arts and flyers, but more so cover arts because they come so easy. I'm not gonna tell you how long it takes me to do a cover art, because that sort of takes away from the value, but I'm very good at it, and it comes easy to me. So that's one thing. So I want you guys to find what comes easy to you guys, and just learn and practice and figure out what you're good at. So another thing I would say is, like, if you're first starting off, your clients that you build, it's rare that they're gonna pay you $1,000 for a cover art, and that's just the way it is. Like anything else, you just have to put your time in. I had to go through it. We all do. So sometimes you just have to take the L just to get your designs out there. When I first started Bthevisionary, as far as the Instagram page, I was already doing work for people already, but I just never I just never built a portfolio. That's why I'm giving you guys this advice, because when people start to ask you like, oh, did you ever do this, did you do that, pulling things together, trying to find old work is very hard when you could just give them a link or show them your page, or they might even already see your page and just hit you up like, oh, I like how you did this, can you do it for me? So that's one reason why I'm telling you guys to build a portfolio, because when I first started the Instagram page, I was doing designs for like $30. Everything was $30, no matter what it was, $30. So that sort of attracted more people. Not that I was taking an L, but I just wanted to get my work out there. So some people may be comfortable with doing things for free, but me personally, from experience, I used to do things for free, but I wouldn't advise it. What I'd rather do, I'll give you an example. So if designer A, say, let's name him Joey. If Joey was a designer in your city and his designs were $40, right? Average design was $40. You're just starting. Obviously, in most cases, you will say that you can't charge $40 because you're not as experienced as Joey. But if Joey charges $40 for a business card, you can give bundles that they can't resist. Since you're new and they're taking a chance on you, just say, I'll do it for $40. I'll give you a business card and a flyer design, as well as a logo. A logo will be pushing it, but you know what I mean. Just add things that they can't resist, so they're getting more to put Joey just to give you a chance, just to make them feel comfortable with them giving you a chance. That's what I did a lot. I usually either match the price or add a little bit more to it so I could get more money. So that's one thing you can do, sort of just make leverage and negotiate with your clients. So with that being said, it leads me into the topic, just pick your battles. My mistake starting off, I do not regret it. I repeat, I don't regret this, but when I first started, I didn't want to design for any local people. I just thought that they were going to think it was lame that I designed. I don't know. I was just trying to keep it a secret. Like, it's weird. It's very weird. I guess over time, obviously, you see with maturity that you want more people to know because it's more business for you, and it makes it easier to get the word out there. I guess it was just embarrassment. I didn't want people to think I designed. Me repeating it now, it sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. I just didn't want people to know that I designed, so I just kept it a secret at first. I don't know why. I wish I could tell you. I just did. So obviously, me giving you guys advice, I would say don't do that. There are a lot of local people that need design, so just go out there. I'm not saying knock on every door. You can, but just don't knock on every door saying, hey, you need designs. Make a banner or something that says $30 designs, flyer, like whatever you're comfortable with designing, and this would definitely attract people. And you could just get creative with the marketing. So obviously pick your battles. Try to do things for people in your city. So what I would do, last topic talking about this, not last topic, but last point in picking your battles is find that Joey in your city, that designer that's right above you or above you, and see what he's doing and just critique his work from afar. See other ways that you can improve and do things better. That's one thing I would say. And then lastly, before I talk about payments, is fall in love with the process. Like, a lot of people comment on my videos and Instagram and message me and just sometimes tell me, sound frustrated, telling me that I'm not explaining it well, I'm going too fast, so on and so forth. And I love your comments and everything. I love them, but sometimes it's not gonna be like 1, 2, 3. Like, sometimes you may have to watch the video 2 or 3 times, because to be honest, in my earlier videos, the way I was doing it, the way I was recording, I did cut some things out, and that was a mistake on me, but it wasn't anything substantial. A lot of the times it does jump, but getting off topic a little bit, it was just because I was like, I have a Mac, so I was getting text messages and other confidential things, and I had to cut it out. So if you guys just commented from going forward, it's not gonna be like that. But in my old videos, like the ripped paper textures, if you see something, just comment and I'll help you out. Hit me up on Instagram. I always like message back. So but getting back on topic, saying fall in love with the process. Everything doesn't come easy. Like, it's a long process. Like, I didn't just start designing this year. Like, probably been designing since 2000, like consistently, probably like since 2010. So 7 years. But I've really, first time I used Photoshop was like 2006. So it's been a minute. So it's not gonna come easy. Obviously you guys are gonna all have a learning curve, because I'm basically like pushing you guys forward. I'm giving you tips that I didn't know starting off and things like that. So with that being said, I mentioned first, so recapping what I said, establish a routine, find things that you're good at, and when you do that, create a portfolio. Doesn't have to be a link or a website so just yet, but just start posting things on your Instagram page here and there, just to show your talents and see what people think. Then I also mentioned falling in love with the process. You you want to fall in love, and you know that's going to take some time, just understand that. So as I mentioned before, you may have to take an L, but I'm trying to make the L smaller, because I was just doing stuff for free or $30, but you don't have to do it for 30. If you, I'm looking at you guys' work, and a lot of you guys are telling me that you're not getting paid, you're not doing it freelance, and I think you guys were better than me at that stage. So you guys probably don't have to do it for free, but I'm trying to make your L smaller than what mine was. So starting off, you wanna just make it reasonable and attractive to people to want to do work with you and take a chance on you. Because most clients are gonna actually see some work. So if you don't have a portfolio, you may have to just give them a sample. You may have to give them a sample already starting, and if they like it, then they're taking a chance. So that's why I'm saying just build up your portfolio. These clients are gonna come, they're gonna build up, and yeah. So then lastly, talk about payment, because this is gonna actually be a series. This is gonna be a series on the channel where I'm giving you guys tips. This is gonna be the last topic is gonna be about payments. Obviously everyone wants to get paid for what they do, so there are so many different payment services out there. Obviously PayPal, Cash App, and all these other, Venmo, and so many more. So you want to figure out and have the conversation with your client first on form of payment. When I was first starting off, I usually just did the work first and then got paid after. But over time, you obviously see, based on your clients, like the responsiveness sort of dies down. I'll give you an example. Before you do the work, they're like, oh, hey, can you do this? And then you send it to them, you make changes, they're texting you back fast and everything else like that. But sometimes when it's time to pay, you might be hitting them up 5 times and they're not responding. So some ways that I figured that out was actually asking for a percentage first. This actually might be hard for some people if you're new. So like I said, you're gonna have to take a L somewhere. So, but I'm just trying to like lessen the L for you guys, if that makes sense. So you can ask for a percentage if your work is there, if you have a portfolio. And I wouldn't suggest like rushing through a portfolio just to have something. You want it to become genuine, and actually take time. You can't really finish a portfolio in like a week. It just might not work like that. So yeah. So form of payment, you want to just be flexible. You may have to ask for a percentage first, or if they have Venmo and you don't, 9 times out of 10 you might as well just make a Venmo just so they feel comfortable. So it's all about filling your clients out. So definitely going to be hitting you guys with more gems and more tips later on. Make sure you guys like this video, and let's start a conversation. So what experiences did you guys have freelancing or working with clients? Comment down below. I have so many. This is Brandon Stav, and I'm out.